Hi, I'm Jim Moore Jr. from JDM Engineering. You're here at our shop with me in Freehold, New Jersey, where I'm going to take you on a little bit of a shop tour and show you what we have going on here this week, some of the vehicles we're working on and the parts we're about to install. While we're here out in the parking lot, I'll show you our brand new 2010 Mustang GT. This car was purchased by Celine for JDM Engineering, specifically for the use and promotion of their new Celine Speed Lab car. This car right now is completely bone stock as a Mustang GT would come from the factory, but in just a couple of weeks it's going to have a new body kit and a Celine supercharger supporting over 500 horsepower. Okay, we're out here with George Cook Jr.'s 2009 Ford F-150 Platinum Series. George brought this truck to us a couple of months ago and it hopes to put a Celine supercharger on it, but we ran into some problems with the tuning software. It just wasn't available at the time. We've since then gotten the updates from SCT and we've been able to perform tunes on the newer 2009 F-150s. So this weekend while we were down at the NMRA series event in Charlotte, we took George's truck back with us. Cook's moved down to Statesville, North Carolina from Long Island. We've been using them for many years for our custom exhaust systems. But while we were down there in North Carolina, George gave me the keys to his F-150 and I drove it back up here. And now you can see we got it all ripped apart and we're putting a supercharger on it. The supercharger is actually already sitting on the engine right now. This is the Celine Series 6 F-150 supercharger kit. Now it's 404 to 08 F-150 and there are a few differences for installation. Just some simple things like this clean air box here mounted on the upper intake. The fan, the shroud is a little bit different, and there's also some requirements that change for the mounting of the heat exchanger and the intercooler pump. Besides that, all the computer tuning has to be redone as well, but we're going to perform that on our dyno. My father's going to do a custom tune for the truck. George is just looking for a nice street truck, something that he could drive around daily to and from work, and maybe hit the drag strip every once in a while if he wants to go down to Z-Max and run some quarter-mile times. All said and done, this truck should produce about 400 horsepower at the tires. That's 500 at the engine on this big F-150, and this is only on 7 or 8 pounds of boost. That's a pretty easy job for the Celine supercharger. He just, like I said, wants to keep it pretty mild, but have a nice improvement over stock. This is going to give that to him. So George, be ready for it. It's going to be all together within the next week or so. So we'll be talking to you soon, buddy. Standing over here in the dyno bay where my father is about ready to dyno this 2000 Lightning F-150 truck. This truck belongs to Oliver Davis, who's a longtime customer of ours. Oliver's been coming here for about 5 or 6 years, ever since he's really had the truck since brand new. The truck, as you see it right now, has one of our built engines, which comes with a 5.4 iron short block that's forged up to handle up to 1,000 horsepower. He's also got our CNC ported 2-valve heads. Oliver kept the stock supercharger on for a while he built the motor and got everything ready for an upgrade. Now we're putting a Magnum Power supercharger on it. Oliver's always wanted the Magnum Powers because it's a lot louder than the stock supercharger and it's going to give him some more horsepower for better performance. All said and done, Oliver should make around 550 horsepower at the wheels. He was just under 500 when he came in here, so it's going to be a huge improvement over what he has now. This truck, with everything that it has, should produce low 11-second quarter-mile times, but it is a daily driver for Oliver. He likes to enjoy it and drive it when the weather's nice. So we're going to keep it mild and just able to use on pump gas 93 octane. Like I said, when all said and done, he should be around 550 horsepower at the wheels, and be sure to let us know what it's like when you get it back home, Oliver. Okay, now we're back over here with our 2010 soon-to-be Saleen Speedlab Mustang. This car, like I said, we're going to be sending it off to Michigan, where Saleen's going to be installing a new body kit, prototyping for some of their new production vehicles. We're also going to fit it with a Saleen supercharger before the car goes out there. Now, most all of you know that Team JDM and Saleen Speedlab have been in the works together for many years. Okay, apparently somebody doesn't get enough TV time over here. We're sending out our truck and trailer here over to the racetrack. I'm going to take my car out to over to the drag strip tonight, heading over to Englishtown for their 10-0 index race. Okay, now we can get back to our 2010 Saleen Speedlab car here. Now, most of you know that we've had a big relationship with Saleen and Saleen Speedlab over the last couple of years, doing a lot of installations of their superchargers, working on a lot of the Saleen cars. We've been very heavy on a lot of the Saleen forums, and every time we go out to the drag strip, you can see our cars, you know, in full Saleen uniform, as well as our display rig and truck and trailer. So it's good to get back in with the new owners at Saleen, Mike Shields, and the guys at MJ Acquisitions. We really appreciate everything they've done for us with this 2010 car. We can't wait to look forward to get the supercharger on the car and the body kit and promote it out there as the new 2010 Saleen Speedlab car. So everybody be looking forward to this car coming out, looking for a bright red Saleen Mustang. That's what you see here is the Space Mustang GT right now, but in just a couple of weeks it'll be the new Saleen car. Okay, that's it for this week's episode. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. If you have any question about the parts or the vehicles you saw, you could always check us out on the web at teamjdm.com or call us anytime in our office at 732-780-0770. Yeah.